You expect thought to finally explain what you are. You keep trying to understand awareness using the very tool that cannot reach it. That expectation is the problem. Welcome. This is Richard Clarke. Today, I will talk about how thought cannot know awareness and never will. The central question is simple. Can thought ever know awareness, or is it limited to describing what appears within it? Non-duality is not a belief and not a philosophy. It is not a mystical experience or an altered state. It doesn't give you a better concept of yourself. It points to what is already present before any concept arises. It is found in direct experience. In everyday life, thought is your primary instrument for understanding yourself and the world. The mind analyzes, compares, remembers, and organizes your experience. The mind turns what appears into something meaningful, into mental objects you can conceive of and manipulate. This is useful. It allows you to function, navigate the world, and communicate. But thought has a limit. Thought only works with objects. It takes something and forms an idea about it. Even when it speaks about something subtle, it still treats it as some object that can be known as the same way as anything else. Now, look at awareness. Awareness is what knows thought. Awareness is present before a thought appears, during its appearance, and after it disappears. You do not need a thought in order to be aware. Thoughts are known because awareness is already present. So, when a thought tries to know awareness, it runs into this limit. Awareness is not an object. It is what knows every object. That's why my teacher, Nomi, says, make your inquiry non-objective. The mind can only produce another thought. It can even produce thoughts like, I am awareness, or awareness is this. They may sound accurate, they may feel convincing, but they are still objects in thought. They are known. If thoughts are known, they cannot be the knower. This is not a failure in intelligence. It is the nature of thought. Thought cannot step outside itself and grasp the source of knowing as if it were another object. Thoughts can point, it can suggest, it can remove confusion, but it cannot know awareness as an object. Consider a simple example. You can think about seeing. You can describe vision, analyze it, explain how it works, but none of those things contain the actual seeing. Seeing is present before the description. In the same way, you can think about awareness. You can build a refined understanding, but the awareness itself is not inside those thoughts. This is why many people get stuck. They understand the teaching intellectually. They can repeat it clearly, yet nothing fundamental shifts. They are using the mind to try to understand. The mind, though, has reached its limit. It does not recognize that limit, so it keeps trying to produce the final answer. That matters because it changes how you approach inquiry. If you rely on thought to know awareness, you stay in a trap. Thought produces an answer, you evaluate it, you refine it, the process continues. The assumption underneath is that awareness can be known like an object. That assumption is mistaken. Awareness is not known as an object. It is known by being it. You don't need to think in order to be aware. You don't need to define awareness for it to be present. It is already the condition that allows any thought to appear. When this is known, something relaxes. You stop trying to solve awareness as a problem. You stop expecting a final conceptual conclusion. Thought continues to function where it's useful, but you do not depend on it to define what you are. Life continues as it is. Thoughts arise, emotions move, the body changes, awareness does not. What changes is your relationship to thinking. Thought is now known as a tool, not as the knower. This becomes especially relevant later in life. The mind may not be as sharp, memory may shift. If your identity depends on thought, this creates anxiety as the mind and body changes. But awareness does not depend on thought. It is present whether the mind is clear or confused. Now look directly. A thought is appearing right now. It is known. Another thought comments on it. This is also known. What is it that knows both thoughts? Can a thought turn around and grasp that? Or is it already appearing within it? Do not answer this with another thought. Notice. If thought cannot know awareness, what are you relying on right now to know that you exist? Keep looking within. Namaste.